Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Let's Talk About Cigars. My name is Dutchcigars. Today we're going to talk about another case, so let's light one up. So, for those of you who follow my channel for a longer time know I've done dozens of cases. I don't think there's anybody on YouTube with a cigar related channel that has done more reviews about cases. I tore them apart, I've burned them, I've crushed them to see how well they are. So I've done a couple of the most famous ones, for example the Peter James. I think that's probably one of the best sold ones. But I finally got my hands on a Projectcarbon case. I've been following this guy for a long time on Instagram. I've talked to him for a long time now. Great guy, by the way. And he first had a lineup with cigar cases that was with a lot of carbon, hence the name Projectcarbon. But he now also has a model line with all leather cases. And I'm very happy to finally have them. I got them in 3 colors, so I can show you a little bit more about it. This is how they come in. Very nice looking package. Nothing too overly fancy that you think, well, my case could have been cheaper, but they spent 50 euros on a case. No, the packaging is good. Also, the price point on this case is also very good, but I will tell you a little bit more about it. Let's unpack it and show you how it works. So here, as you can see, the box. Nothing too fancy. Here's with sticker on it, leather, green, black. Oh, thought we had green, blue, green, black. Here we go. So there's a nice sleeve around it. Projectcarbon, his logo. Check him out on Instagram. His name is Projectcarbon Inc. Now on Instagram. Well, I think a lot of people already follow this guy. So here we have the case. So this is the matte dark green with the black. Love this color. So different than most of the other cases that I reviewed or received. As you can see, very nice stitching everywhere. The leather feels very nice and soft. So this is not a fake pocket or anything, or with the Puro Prestige, I can't rip this open. This is actually leather, it's actually stitched. There's no, yeah, feels good. There's no rubbish on the outside. There's no handle here. You see a lot of handles nowadays, but there's no handle here on this one. The zipper, it only has one, it's a one-way zipper, and that's of course enough. It's always a very important test. For me, I can really be annoyed if a zipper doesn't go smooth. This is a very nice one. Yeah. Okay. The inside, of course, the most important part. Well, in contrast to a lot of cases that only have 2 pockets here, or 2 pockets there, or something like that, this one has 3. So, you can bring a little bit more tools. You have one thing over here. I think this is for a perfect draw, but you can also put a pen through it. And of course, you have the place to put your cigar stand in. And here we have room for the cigars. So when he ships it, there is foam inside of it. And I already unpacked another one, so I can show you what you can put in all the things. So we received this one, the green and black. We received this one, the brown on brown. Basically the same one, different color, just brown on brown, all leather again. And then I received this one, the red on black. Very nice, by the way, here, the Projectcarbon stamped in. So the red on black, as you guys, some of you follow me on Instagram or on YouTube for a while, I received also a very nice one from another company in the same color scheme. I love the color scheme, but now I have to say I like, yeah, I think in this case I like this one more. I like the red and black, but the green and black looks very nice. So I already prepared this one to show you guys what you can fit in here. So there is enough room. This is all, by the way, very smooth. There is no buttons or anything here. As you can see, there is enough space for a Dupont Davy Extreme. There's enough space so you can also fit like a big Dupont lighter or something from Cigar or other brands, but it will handle quite a big lighter, so that's good. The middle one, in this case I put in a Dupont, a matching Dupont. Yes, so that fits in here perfectly. Other devices will also fit in. There's enough room. There's enough room, trust me. So, and in the top, of course, I didn't find a matching one, but a cutter, of course. Also, again, enough space. It pulls up quite high, as you can see. You can really fit in a quite thicker one and also a wider one. So there's enough space. I like that. Don't you just hate it when nothing fits in it? I do have to say, of course, my other cutter, like this one, or this one, will be harder to fit in. Of course, I can just put it here. It's the same with this. If I don't have a perfect draw or something like that, well, this one might be too big. This will work. So there is enough space to actually put some other things around it. I like that. It's almost the same with a lady purse, of course. You need space to put in more things. You can always put in keys in here or stuff like that. That's always, I like having a little bit more space in it. So now the most important piece, of course, how are the cigars kept? So I've already put 5 cigars in it. The Ramon Superiors, I could have fit 6, I guess. So it can hold a quite nice size cigar. But I was really surprised in a positive way. It can hold a lot more. As you can see, height-wise, I can put like a 60, 65 ring gauge in here easily. As you can see. So yeah, you can fit some very, very big cigars in it. The thing that I like, from the inside, let me take some of the cigars out, it's all leather. So where some of the companies go wrong, I destroyed one cigar. Okay, it's all leather on the inside. There is no sharpness, there is nothing that you can scrape your cigar on or anything like that. So I really like that. The height is very good. So if you put a couple of cigars in it like I just did, I had 5 cigars in it. I think you can fit in more if it's of course a smaller cigar, but you can also put in a big Boveda pack. There is enough room, you can put a big Boveda pack on it. You can keep your cigars good for a couple of days, and yeah, it's easy. The downside, of course, is that it's soft. None of cigar cases really got that down, making it strong enough so if you drop it, well, if you drop it, I don't think a lot of things will happen. We saw it with the Peter James case or with another brand. If you drop it, most of the time the cigars are good. But for example, if somebody would sit on it, you will get this effect. And unfortunately, that's the thing that most of the cigar cases have that problem. So yeah, if you don't mind that, if you're sure you're never going to sit on it, because I personally destroyed some cigars doing that, but it was a stupid mistake. But I think most people don't. I've seen this cigar case going around the world a lot of times. It goes everywhere. If you follow his Instagram, you can see when he ships things out. It's incredible. Everybody all over the world is buying this case. And so far, I've never had anybody who had a problem with it. Because of my videos, a lot of people do contact me over cases. They want some information about certain cases. They want, or they give me some feedback over how it was with a certain case. I really appreciate that, because I can always use it in videos like this. But so far, I've seen hundreds of these being shipped out, and nobody ever told me anything bad about it. So I have to say, Alan, you did a wonderful job. Seriously, it's a very nice one. But let's talk about money. So now it's time for the last part. That's the end verdict and the price point. The price point. I think this is a very important piece of this case that makes the case even better. Because a lot of the more special cases, For example, Peter James, they go for around the $400, so what is that, 3,500 euros, something like that. A couple of other brands also are on that price point between the 300 and the 400 euros. Even the shitty ones that are from Alibaba Express, they even sell for 300 something euros. But of course you also have from Alderini and I think from Cigar the cheaper ones, but they also look and feel a lot cheaper. This one goes for 285, I believe, US dollars, and this is the full leather one. He also has those with the carbon fiber, those are even cheaper. And here in Holland we will be selling them for 235 euros. So that's quite cheap. And that was for me very important. When I saw the case a long time ago, I really thought I need to check this out because the price point is very low compared to the other ones. So I was very curious how the quality was. And like I said, nobody ever complained to me about the quality, so that's why I really wanted to test them out. And like a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, I had a customer in the store who had one. I was very excited about it. I had the old black one. The quality and everything was very good, and that's why we ordered them. I would never sell anything here in the store that I'm not a fan of. And like I said in the previous videos, we want to support more and more of the people on Instagram with their companies. This is also a big guy on Instagram, great guy. If you talk to him, he's a very, very good person, and that's why we wanted to support him. Well, and the quality and everything is good, so why not, right? Why not? So the end verdict, well, you can probably guess it. I like it a lot. The price, especially the price quality point, is just spot on, absolutely. Yeah, another thing that I don't really like about it, yeah, of course, one of the things that I don't like about most cases, but it's not something I think you can really work on, is just the flexibility. But that's maybe my issue with it. I would like a sturdier one, but yeah, you can maybe do something in it. But for now, the case, like I said, nobody's complaining about it. It all looks good, feels good. I'm very happy with it. Projectcarbon, you're doing a very wonderful job. Well, if you have the case, let me know how you're experiencing it, because with a lot of other product reviews I get a lot of comments by people who are saying, I have the product, I like it, I have the product, it sucks. Let me know about this one. I'm very curious to see how people react to this. And there will be a link in the description below. I think for the US customers you can order it from him directly. If you're a European customer, of course you can also order from him directly, but there's also a link to our web shop with this. Yeah, very good job. I can only say, don't forget to like and subscribe. And there is another case coming from another brand that I've never seen in real life or anything like that. I'm now in the process of building it with them. So I'm very curious. It's a longer process because it's going to be totally customized. And I will do a review about that one very soon. And smoke on, people. Well, this one.